How's that? Fingers crossed. Is the image okay? I'm on my laptop right now, so one sec. I'm going to check this on my phone. What's up? How's the picture? We're doing this from my laptop right now. I'm taking a peek on the computer. One sec. Oh, snap.
Taking a peek on the computer. One sec.
Oh, shit. That's actually pretty good. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Yeah, I always seem to do it from my cell phone, and then this is my camera rig, by the way. I always seem to do this from my cell phone, not from my laptop. Now, I think from now on, I'm just going to do it from my laptop. The image isn't as good. You guys are going to have to look up my snout, mind you, like if I had it up there. All right, whatever. It's all good. There's my van. Okay, I'm excited about this. Is this a better connection? Super pumped now. It's like playing with a new toy. Because I know this thing has 100% reception. Let me know, guys. Blast it in that comments right now how clear this is. Oh, so awesome. 100% better. Oh, I'm so excited. Because there's been so much. Because I think with the cell phone, you battle with so many other different connections all the time that it fights with everything. So even on here, it's showing me that my Starbucks connection is only 2 bars where my laptop's getting 100%. Oh, man, so awesome. I love it. Hearing you guys are like saying it's clear, it's 100%. If the lighting was better, looking that way. Ooh, hold on. I'm going to move my shit. Ooh. Oh, that's a little better. Hey, Cruzy. That's a little better for lighting anyway. Okay. Let's go dump my coffee over. Oh, I'm so excited now. This is like getting something for Christmas. I just felt like for my birthday. I felt like I just got a whole new live streaming system for my birthday. This is wicked. Yeah, it's actually I'm in Saskatchewan, so it's like nothing but prairie lands. It's flat, 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 and flat. But the vibe out here is very calm. Everybody is so super friendly. As much as the driving kind of gets a little bit mundane because it's always the same view. You get wheat fields, sometimes it's grass, but otherwise it's flat. And today's been the only good day out here that has been clear, which is awesome because clear skies means unlimited. Like when the sun goes down, like unlimited. So I'm pretty pumped tomorrow morning. If tomorrow morning is going to be a clear morning, which means we're like as far as you can see on the horizon, it's going to be a sunrise. And I'm pumped up for that one. Oh, Mike, that's awesome. That's good to hear. Thanks for the super chat, Mike. So clear you can see the dirt on my glasses. I think those are just actually just scratches on my glasses. They're dirty too, but Cruzy Bear's beside me here. He's on the ground. Hey, Cruz. Say what's up. Oh my goodness. So how many people we got on here? 94? I'm okay with that. That's cool. That's more people than I've ever had at a birthday party in history. Okay. What do you guys want to talk about? So since it's just a very small crew of us in here, what do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, more like van paint on my glasses. I'm surprised I didn't get any more paint on me than I did. And I wore these glasses when I painted my van, and they were actually pretty damn good. My van's got a freaking ton of bugs on the front of it, though. Like, it's loaded. And I washed it in the town I was at this morning. Ellen, thank you for the birthday present, Ellen. Oh, so freaking awesome. I love it. I love this, you guys. Thank you so much. It means the world. Gas prices are getting higher the farther I get out of Saskatchewan, but they're still like a million times cheaper than Vancouver. I think gas prices here right now are like $1.12 per liter. But the cheapest I fueled up in was in just outside of Edmonton in Sherwood Park. Gas was like 98 cents per liter, and then it dropped down to like 96 something. But yeah, it was pretty cheap. But as we're getting farther and farther out here, it's getting more expensive. Am I coming down to the RTR next year? Possibly. Maybe. We will see. I really want to just like pump the crap out of Canada first before I end up traveling the US. And Canada's so big, it's going to take me a long time to go through it all. Dan and a can for headlight fluid. You're hilarious. I love it. Thank you for the super chat, Dan. Yeah, Justin and Christina, man, like 98 cents. Like it was shocking. And then the day I left, it was 96, but I had already filled up. Actually, I lied. I was at Costco in Sherwood Park, and it was 91 cents at Costco. Oh, Ninth Element Adventure Life, thank you so much for the birthday present. We're going to call the Super Chats birthday presents today instead of Super Chats, all right? Ninth Element Adventure Life, thank you a freaking ton. Oh, I love this. You mean blinker fluid. You guys are funny. You'll eventually making it to Nunavut someday. Yeah, you know what? I will someday. While you guys are here too. Oh, there's 142 people on here now. Hey guys, welcome to my birthday live stream. Birthday's tomorrow, but we're celebrating today with a coffee. And trust me, it's coffee. So I've decided yesterday that I'm only going to Toronto is my final destination. I'm not going to go any farther than Toronto on this trip. That is it. So for meetup here on out, I'm going to be doing one in Winnipeg. I'll be doing one in Thunder Bay, Ontario, and another one in Toronto. The reason why I chose Toronto as my end point is because I want to like take my freaking time on the way back. So I'm progressing forward at an okay pace. I'm still doing about an hour ahead every day, but I would really like to hit Toronto and just slowly roll my way home. Because I don't know where I'm going to run into snow or when I'm going to run into snow, because some people say sometimes they get snow end of September, and I don't want to be buried in Alberta for like 12 hours worth of driving just to get out of the snow. You know what I mean? So Toronto's my end point. And I think right now I'm about 20 hours, 25 hours away from Toronto. So if I progress forward at my usual pace, I should be there in 25 days or 20 days. I'm hoping to cut that down a little bit, maybe go progress 2 hours ahead a day and be there in like a couple weeks. So that's my plan. If I do a meetup in Toronto or Thunder Bay, I will try to give you guys as much notice as I can, because I know I have some people from the US that would like to come up and across, because Thunder Bay is close to, I don't know, Chicago or something. And I know when I'm in Toronto, it's close to a lot of stuff for a lot of people too. So, but I will try to schedule those ones ahead of time, as much as I hate scheduling things ahead of time, because then I'd have to be there, which means I either have to rush there if I'm running a little slow, or if I'm there too early, I got to wait and wait and wait for the meetup. The Todd List, thank you for the super chat. Hey man, when you pass Ottawa, come to visit. Todd List, thank you so much for the birthday present. And I am not going as far as Ottawa. Toronto's my final stop on this trip, because I got 4 months away from my daughter this time, and I'm hoping that after the snow goes away, I can take off for like 6 or 7 months next year. That's hopefully the plan, and be able to like wander and actually adventure more without having like timeline. Because having a timeline sucks to actually have to be back somewhere when I have no other commitments in Vancouver besides her. Zero, none. So, you know, I'm working on it, guys. Working on it. But as of this year, Toronto is going to be my final point, and I'm fine with that, man. Like I've been to Toronto before. I've just never driven through there and actually had the chance to explore a place like that. Is my connection still good? I'm super excited about that. Mike Brown, you better be at the Toronto one. Puget Sound guy, how you doing, man? Julie, on that note, like you said, my daughter's a great reason to be back. I agree with that, but I can also fly her out to my destinations when she has breaks in school. Do you know what I'm saying? Cruzy, where you going, buddy? Hey. Does that make sense? So when she's got like spring break, she can fly out and see me wherever I am for 2 weeks, and then she can fly back. It gets her traveling a bit and gets her out more and does a lot more fun things. And it's also cheaper for me to fly her to my destinations to spend time with her, or me to fly back every once in a while to spend a couple of days with her and fly back out to my van. It's cheaper than me driving back now, 40 hours worth of driving just to see my daughter for a week, then back out on the road again. You know what I mean? So that's my plan. I'm in the long run. That's what we can start working out as she gets a little bit older. She's 13 years old now. So by the time she's 15, she'll be like, bye, Dad. Peace out. I'm done with you. I have a boyfriend now. So, but that's the plan. I figured it would be a lot more fun for her too. Like, imagine this. She gets out of school in like July or whatever from school. She's like, Dad, where are you? I'm like, I'm going to yes, flying out with me for a month. For her, I think that's going to be a lot more fun than me hanging out with her for like an 8-hour day and then dropping her back off and then seeing her again in 2 more weeks, because that's exactly what's been going on. Trey, thank you for the birthday present. I'm singing happy birthday. Sorry to say, I'm singing you a happy birthday jazz tune. Thank you, Trey. I seriously appreciate the birthday present. It means a lot. You know what, guys? This is really weird. Prior connection is unstable. Please wait while we're reconnecting. Are you kidding me? It's bouncing out of reception here too. Sorry, guys, if we're bouncing in and out. It just popped up on my screen saying the connection's iffy. Mike, thanks for the super chat for tacos. So awesome. Sorry, guys. We always rely on shoddy connections every time we're out on the road. That's good, though. Thanks, Don. That's nice to know that it's not as bad as the phone. Because at least here I can see my connection. When I'm live streaming on my cell phone, I can't see any of the stats because it's just a screen, right? So I lose how much battery power I have. I can't see any of that stuff. So Stone asked me, how did I dry the van paint? Believe it or not, those aerosol cans dried to the touch in like 15 minutes. It dried super, super quick. So by the time like it was finished being painted, I left it out in the sun for like, it was not even the sun, it was the evening. But I left, and me and Badge took off. We grabbed and went and got pizzas. We went back to his trailer, hung out at his trailer for about an hour, and I came back. And I actually slept in the same as the gas station where I painted the van. So it just kind of sat there the whole time. I didn't drive it till the next morning technically. So, but it dried like it was. You could touch it to the hand, and it was like 15 minutes, completely dry. Yeah. So Stone, on that note, you said you're thinking about painting a Jeep. My buddy Dan, who is a custom car painter, you guys have seen him in a few videos. He's the guy. I also make YouTube channels for his company's YouTube channel as well too. I edit videos for them, but he paints, and I said, hey, look, if I paint with an aerosol can, what do I do? Dan's like, go buy like the Duplicolor one, like the ones you see at every store, Duplicolor. Go buy the Duplicolor acrylic enamel, not the paint match ones, because you can buy the automotive acrylic enamel. Because then just paint it with that and go super thick. Like when you think it's thick enough, he said do one more layer. And I noticed today from a little bit of a distance that I really wish I would have done one more layer in some other sections. So even when I thought it was good and I did one more coat, I should have done 2 more coats. So he said the deal with that is thick, thick, thick. And with the acrylic enamel, you don't need to clear coat. That's a whole step you don't need to do. And if you're painting and already existed, like if your Jeep's already painted, then you don't need to prime it. You just need to like scuff the surface, like scuff it with a 220, a 320, and a 400 or something like that, just so it's totally smooth. But if there's no bare metal, there's no need for primer. Just scuff, spray, and be done with it. No, I haven't wet sanded the van, and I'm not going to. You know, this van was a piece of crap prior to me painting it. Like, it was rock chipped and rusted. Now it looks good, and that's all that matters to me. I mean, sure, it's not the smoothest thing to like to touch, but otherwise, I'm not really worried about it. Sorry, guys, I lost my chat window. Otherwise, I'm not worried about wet sanding it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna wet sand it. It does the trick. I mean, it's different if it's like your personal car and you want to make it shiny and perfect. I get it. That's a little different. But it's my van. I'm gonna be driving this thing into like the woods. It's gonna be like tree branches are gonna be dragging down the side of it, so it's gonna get beat on anyway. It's all good. So someone else had a paint question here. Oh, and I'm not worried about the dust in it. Sorry, they were talking about could have washed it before masking it. It's fine, man. I cleaned the crap out of the van and was fine. We had no dust problems at all. You got to realize when you were watching a video of things getting painted, you're not getting all the stuff that's cut out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you notice, the paint section of it was super short because once I started painting, there's no turning back or stopping. But yeah, you guys miss a lot in edits too, because a lot of stuff I cut it out because it just gets boring for me to watch. So I'm like, just cut it all out. So you miss all those little elements of it. 3, because the first one we tried for my cell phone. Oh, someone said Gus and a bus is here. I didn't see no Gus and a bus. There's a lot of paint questions here. Justin and Christina, how long was the sanding? It took me 5 hours to prep the van. That was the longest part, was probably 5 to 6 hours to prep. Took me an hour to spray it, and that was it. So the biggest part about it is you got to spend time and prep that paint, because if you don't prep the paint right, things aren't going to stick. And I'm still worried about that too. Like, I washed the van the other day, but I was super careful with the pressure washer. Yeah, I painted it. I don't want to like hit it from a weird corner and all of a sudden it starts ripping the sides off. So, and some of the pressure washing car washes out here, they're hardcore. Unlike the ones in the city where the pressure sucks, the ones out here are insanely hardcore. Like, they'd strip the paint off a brand new car, let alone my aerosol painted van. Oh, Cruzy. What are you doing? Cruz is running to the bottom of my seat. Sorry, I'm missing comments here, guys. Someone made a comment. He commented on mine, and I said, wow, haha. I must have missed somebody else's comment. So good. 200 people. Whoa. This is pretty good. I'm pretty excited. I like hanging out with 200 people on my birthday. How many people do you guys hang out with on your birthday? Prior to my YouTube channel, I hung out with nobody. One buddy on my birthday. That was about it. Stone. Another question from Stone here. Fan. Summer's over, guys, and I'm still not sold on if you really need one. I honestly think if you had pop-out windows or a slide-out window in the back of the van and a good circulating, my opinion so far. But mind you, I've had a pretty mild summer so far. Like, I think because of my travels, I've stayed away from any heat waves anywhere, because when Vancouver got warm, I was heading towards Jasper, which was a whole lot cooler. And now that I'm heading towards Toronto, which is usually pretty hot. But so far, you tell you what, guys, if I ever buy another van, I don't think I'm going to be putting a roof fan in it at all. Maybe, but chances are no. I would rather put some sliding side windows on either side of my bed so the breeze crosses the bed at night, but not sold on the roof fan. Oh, that Sirocco fan is freaking badass. I love that. It doesn't blow hard, but I mean, the fan is like right beside me and it blows on my face, and it's the perfect breeze. I only leave it on either the first setting or the second setting. It's got 3 settings, but I only leave it on either 1 or 2 at night, and that's it. If it's pointed at my face, I'll leave it on setting number 1. If I point it down towards my body, I'll leave it on setting 2. Setting 3 is just a little bit too much, kind of, because you get that little wind blowing noise in your ear, but it's really, really good. And it barely pulls any wattage, and that's the rad part. For a 12-volt fan, it barely pulls anything. So a cool story about that fan. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but a cool story about that fan. Oh, I just seen a logo over there. This is Anytime Fitness. Sweet. I just pulled into this town, went right to the Starbucks, but there's an Anytime Fitness right there, which means I get to have a shower. No more stinky van dweller. But a cool thing about that Sirocco fan company, I got, if I told this story before, sorry guys, but I got a PayPal just before I left on this trip, and I made that Sirocco fan video a while ago. Well, the Sirocco fan company is actually from Ontario, Canada. They messaged me, shouldn't say messaged me, they sent me $100 on PayPal, and I was like, oh, well, this is nice from somebody. And then in the thing, it said, hi, my name is so-and-so, I'm from you. So he emailed me. Oh, come on. It says I'm having a connection problem. Sorry, guys. Having a little bit of a connection problem. But anyway, the guy from the fan company messaged me, gave me $100, thanking me for making that video. Then when he emailed me, he was like, hey man, I really appreciated you making that video without asking us for compensation before you posted it. And I'm like, look guys, when I love a product, I'm going to promote it. So I had to make the video because that was probably the coolest purchase I've made for my van so far, was the fan. So anyway, he not only paid me $100, which was sweet after the fact, but they're also making a new fan, which he's going to send me. He's hoping to send it to somebody, send it somewhere in Ontario, or maybe me go to their shop and pick it up. But they're making a brand new fan that pulls less wattage than this one. And I'm like, what? Less than 5 or 6 watts on full? He's like, oh yeah. He goes, their new fan should be able to run off of your van starter battery without even affecting it at all. He said it pulls less than a freaking cell phone plugged in. I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, no, man. He goes, it is unbelievable. Because I guess what they did is they changed the motor in the inside to a brushless motor. It pulls like half or a quarter of the wattage as the one I have. So I got intrigued about it. I'm like, what? Yeah, absolutely. Send it to me. So whenever I decide on where I'm going to go, I'm going to have that company, unless they're on my way, I'm going to have that company send it to somebody, and I'm just going to grab it. Like maybe I'll get it sent to Mike Brown or something like that, and then I'll grab it from Mike when I see him at my Toronto meetup or whatever. But yeah, pretty cool though. Cool story. Sorry to be babbling on about that. I'm missing everybody's little comments, but pretty cool stuff. I was impressed with that company though. Like, who does that? Who just like sends me money saying thank you for the video that we never asked you to make, which was pretty cool. I was pretty stoked. But when they do close, they're gonna cut my Wi-Fi off. Tammy D, how you doing? Sending love from Colorado. Yeah, Julie, was pretty cool. Like, and like, if you look at a company, they don't need to do that kind of stuff. And it really showed me like what that company is like and who they are. So, yeah, when they asked me, they're like, hey, look, how much to do another video? I'm like, all right, here's my cost. Here's my fee to do another full dedicated video. It's $350. They're like, yeah, no problem. What? I should have asked for that in the beginning. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get it though, because what I want to do with that fan, because I have one for me, but Cruz really likes the wind blowing on his face. So I'm actually going to be mounting that fan so it points at the floor for Cruz, because he's not one to sleep in the bed, but he really likes sleeping on. It says right here, the connection is unstable. Please wait. If I'm live right now, this is going to be weird. It says, please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Please. Are we back? It keeps telling me that it's the connection's off. And always laughing because it's probably staying on, and here I am just being a retard, and it's still actually live. Joanne, Chrome, how do I connect to the internet? Joanne, there you go. Starbucks. I'm at Starbucks right now. I drift with Dream. Thank you again for the birthday present. Super cool. Yeah, so for internet, I've had no problems getting internet all over the place. There's a few, and I think you're just gonna have to do your research, like especially if you're in the US or in the UK or wherever you're from. But just do your research because there's a lot of free internet kicking around out there. Because out here, there's a cell phone provider called TELUS. They also do home internet. Well, TELUS has hotspots all over the place. So you download the hashtag TELUS app, and then when you get to a town, you just click search on the app, and it searches it and shows you where all the hashtag TELUS free connections are. Then you just go there and you click connected hashtag TELUS. All it wants is your email, and then it gives you 5 minutes free access until you click approve in the email, and then it gives you unlimited access for 30 days at that connection point or any hashtag TELUS connection points. But they have these kind of things in the US and stuff too. Someone told me the name of the service provider, who it is, and I don't remember who it is, but there's another one in the States that's all over the place. They're just like free hotspots everywhere. Oh man, I can't pronounce that name. Vanuska Wanders. Thanks for the super chat. Super rad. Sorry, we're calling them birthday presents today. Thanks for the birthday present. I love it. Vanuska? All right, I'm getting stuck on that one. Hey, G Moore, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. John, how you doing? 206 people, and we're 27 minutes in on live stream 2.3 point whatever it is 0. Super awesome. Vernon, BC is a pretty cool place. I DJ'd at a nightclub there a few times. One of the nightclubs that I used to DJ at in Vancouver, he owned a nightclub in Vernon as well too. So we'd go out there once in a while and rock a few parties out in Vernon. Fun times. Trish, I need to learn how this is done with hotspots for internet while you're wandering. Put it this way. When I look at my feed right now, so right now I'm connected to Starbucks, which is open. It's reading AF, which is Anytime Fitness, which is right over there. So it's an open connection there. And Royal Guest Internet. 80s, 1990s kind of thing, where they're all scared about leaving their internet open. But when you're in bigger places, there's so much wide open internet. I have never, ever had a connection problem. Becca, thank you so much for the birthday present. Oh, Becca, that was rad. Some tissues. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome today. Semi-retired Bob, thank you so much for the beer, man. The birthday present. You guys are freaking rad. I love this stuff. G Moore, so awesome. Second birthday you spent with me. So rad. I was going to do a live stream tomorrow. Dave, thank you for the freaking birthday. Oh, great, Dave. I was going to say thank you for the birthday present. Dave, thank you for the super chat. It's for Cruz. You only get a happy birthday. Hey, Cruz, Dave just gave you $10, Cruz. He's lying on the ground down there. Let me move my laptop here. He's right there. Hey, buddy, Dave just gave you $10, bro. Yeah? He's like, I'm going to buy bones with that. We'll go buy you bones with that tomorrow, bro. Not a problem. Susan, very sad you're on YouTube on your birthday. Susan, my birthday is technically tomorrow. My birthday is August 16th, but that's why I'm live streaming today, because tomorrow is my day off. I'm probably going to upload a video tomorrow morning and get you guys a video, but other than that, I'm taking the entire day off tomorrow, man. It's my birthday. I'm going to hang out in this town, go find some things to do. I don't know. I don't even know what there is to do in this town. I drove 300 kilometers just to get to a connection here. I feel like I missed a lot in that corridor, but when I was driving, like, I want to live stream tonight. And it turned out that 300 kilometers was a longer drive than I thought. I've really been having a super I don't think I'm going to need hookers because there's a lot of beautiful girls around here. There's girls have been walking in and out of Starbucks here. Very beautiful. Mike, just tequila challenge. Mike, that's a lot. Realize a good bottle of tequila is about $100, Mike. It's gonna take a whole lot of $2 to get a $100 bottle of tequila. And I don't need the hangover anyway. Hangovers suck. Drone tread on me. Here's a kokanee and tequila for your birthday, old man. Oh, thanks, man. Super appreciate it. No. Igoda, whatever that says. Haha, you're spot on. When you're seeing lost connection, you don't know that you guys are still alive and see me when it says my connection's like not connecting. Great. So now I know when that thing's on. Don't pick your nose, Chrome. Don't pick your nose. Oh, screw it. You're itchy. Starbucks. Gus, you're right, man. I didn't even know it's 8:30 now. I don't know what time they close. If they close at 9 o'clock, we got 30 minutes left on this live stream. Then I might take some of your super chat money and go right across the street here and get myself a beer after I walk across the parking lot to Anytime Fitness and get myself a shower first. Nobody needs a stinky van while they're sitting at the counter having a beer. Oh, Rodney, thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, the lag fest. That's exactly what the last stream was. I'll never live stream from my cell phone again, ever. Laptop's just way easier. It's easier to manage because I can actually, the cool thing about doing live streams from your laptop is you can actually see the stats on the computer. Like, you know, like if your connection's strong or if your connection's weak, where on my phone, you just know when it cuts you right off. It's like, peace out. You're done. Hermit Girl, what's my PayPal name? I'm pretty sure it's Van City Van Life, but my PayPal links are in the description. So it should be in the description of this live stream. So if you go down to the bottom of the live stream, click show more, or click the little bottom arrow. It'll open up all of my links and stuff. There should be a PayPal link down below. Those things are in the description of every video. Oh, and by the way, since I got the 200 people here, some people say they don't get to see my laptop that says show more. You click that, my full description on all my videos. And if you're on your cell phone, it's just a tiny little down arrow. So you barely see it. It's like a gray little down arrow. You click that and it'll open up all the description. So if you're on my channel or another YouTube's channel, and when they're like, hey, the links are down below, you're like, I can't find the links. That's why. Sometimes on your device, I'm on an iPhone, so on the iPhone it's a tiny like we're talking like this little of a little down arrow in the comment section, like right on the top of the description. Michelle, Shine Lane Michelle, thanks for the birthday wishes. Michelle, when I get to Ontario, you better be coming to one of my get-togethers. It's happening in a month, I'm sure, something like that. Yes, Mike Brown is from Ontario, Canada. Jeffrey, I am in Saskatchewan. I just did a meetup last night in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and I'm just making my slow trek towards Winnipeg. You guys, believe it or not, my YouTube videos aren't on a very big delay right now. I think you guys are only... Oh, actually, I lied. I recorded a video today that I wasn't expecting to record. So you guys are only 4 days behind me, which isn't too bad. It was originally only going to be 3 days behind me. But then when I was driving, I came across this totally fully abandoned town, and it had this crazy badass church that was open. It was wild, man. And I filmed that whole town. So all the houses, there's probably like 15 abandoned houses there and a massive old church. It was super cool inside that thing, man. It was really rad. But so that'll be its own little dedicated video. That was an unexpected one today. So you have 4 videos behind me, which is pretty good, because when I was going through Jasper and stuff, there were times when you guys were like 6 videos or 7 videos behind me. But then I got to take some time off, because that's the great thing about being ahead, is I actually spent a lot of time and did nothing. Like, I went to a bunch of the smaller little towns in Alberta all by myself and didn't share a damn thing, and kind of took it in for myself. It felt really, really, really good. That's the cool thing about being in this section. Like, as soon as you leave the big city of Edmonton, down this whole back section, I'm on Highway 16, I think it is right now. The cool thing about this section is there's nothing. Every small town, like, it says, oh, such and such town, 5 kilometers this way. And as soon as you turn off the highway, it's dirt. Like, everything off the main highway is dirt. And I don't think I drove through a single town in the last like 4 days. Or I shouldn't say that. The last 3 days, besides the main ones that weren't dirt. Like, Saskatoon wasn't dirt, but all the little ones prior to, a lot of them were dirt. And then after I left Saskatoon, all the little towns I popped into today were all dirt. Like, not dirt in a bad way, just all the ground, all the pavement was just dirt. It was pretty cool. Small towns are pretty rad, though. Nomadic Bike, how you doing, man? Nice to see you on the stream. We're gonna be in Winnipeg. Okay, now it says it's reconnecting. Someone please tell me if I'm live right now. Oh, here we go again. I'm back. Ooh. RC's project, thanks for the birthday present, man. So appreciated. I love this stuff, man. It's so fun to get super chats. You know that, guys? I haven't gotten so many birthday presents in like forever. Super awesome. Oh, Annie Miller, thank you for the birthday present. Super good. Yeah, Stone, I've been jumping in and out of connection here too. I think we might be losing our Starbucks connection pretty soon. I got 29% on my laptop right now. I think these guys close at probably 9 o'clock. Coach Nick, late to the show. Welcome to the match. Paula, thank you from Melbourne, Australia. Thanks for the birthday present. Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome. Van Coos, I can't even pronounce that. Van Coos. Thank you, Van. We're going to call you Van Van. Thank you, Van Van, for the birthday present. See you in Ontario. Awesome. I'm pretty stoked for my Ontario meetups. I'll tell you that one. Like, I'm so excited about them. I want to just drive there now. I think they're going to be a lot of fun because I have a ton of people from the U.S. that would like to come up, and it'd be just super rad to see everybody. But Toronto and Thunder Bay is guaranteed. I promise you guys. Oh, did I just say that? Shit. I promise you guys we'll be doing meetups in Thunder Bay and Toronto. I will be there for damn sure. God, I can't believe I just said I promise. Now I have to go. Oh, yeah, guys. Thanks, Mike, for the super chat. And also thank you for the reminder. My Instagram is the spot for all of my meetup information. My Instagram also shares automatically to my Facebook page, which is still Van City Van Life. But Instagram. I also share to my community section on my YouTube channel, but I find that not everybody gets those community tab notifications. So Instagram is the place, guys. Or like Nomadic Bike says, or Patreon. Patreon knows where I am at all times. Like the only thing is Patreon doesn't know where I am now, but they will know after my live stream because I just got here. But yeah, Patreon knows everything. They're like the inside scoop. Van Kuzakan. Is that right? Van Kuzakan? Van Cuz I live stream. What percentage of your Jackery battery was used up this live stream? It's not. It's just charging my cell phone right now. So, like, barely anything. Like, I don't even think it's even dropped a percent, but it's just charging my cell phone right now. Nothing's running on my laptop. I mean, if I'm at 22% on my power, if it drops down too low, then yeah, I'll plug it into my Jackery. But right now, it's just running off my laptop battery. Food Forest Permaculture. Is that yeah, Food Forest Permaculture. How you doing, man? Vancouver Island is so rad. One of my favorite places on the freaking planet. I have definitely been traveled there a lot. In the past couple years on my channel, I've done a shitload of videos on Vancouver Island. I'm pretty sure I've done so many videos on Vancouver Island that most of my YouTube channel feels like they live there now. Oh, that's awesome. Pretty freaking cool. So here's my opinion, guys. I like the little Jackery. I like it because I can sit outside of Starbucks and I can charge my shit with it. The big one is a bit big. So I understand the big one if you're going to run your whole van off of it. I get it. But for me, myself, because I do have a deep cycle in my van, I myself would not buy the 500. Because I have the deep cycle that charges off my alternator while I drive, I probably would never go out and buy the 500. But the smaller one for me is money. Like, I think these little buggers belong in everybody's van, whether you have a big, sophisticated solar and battery setup. Those little ones are awesome for like outside shit, or sitting outside of Starbucks right now when there's no power out here and you need it. I've used the little one more often for like, I've even sat outside of Starbucks and stuff like that and just charged my laptop while I'm editing. And then the lady beside me, she's like, is there any chance I could steal a bit of power on that? And she plugged her cell phone thing into my Jackery and we sat here and had coffee. But it's coming pretty handy, man. Mike Brown says, check out his Patreon and grab a shirt from his Teespring. Mike, you're like the Van City Van Life pimp, pimping my stuff all the time. I love it. I recorded a video, which will be out in 3 days, I think, of my Saskatoon meetup that I did. The ladies that showed up at the meetup, Weirdos Unite tights. I don't know if you guys have been on my merch store, but I designed these like Unite logos down the leg. They're super rad. I've never seen them up close because I've never bought a pair of tights for myself. Anyway, she was rocking them at the meetup and they're in super good quality. I was muchly impressed with Teespring, like hugely impressed. I mean, they're not the cheapest things in the world, but I've got them priced down super low, so I don't make much profit from it. But they are a little bit more expensive for them to print. But they're super rad, man. I really like them. AJ Stuff, thanks for coming by the stream, man. Super cool having you in here. Whew. Mike, thanks again for the super chat, man. I'm actually been thinking about buying myself a pair of the tights, like the black ones, because I would rock them underneath my shorts all the time, man, especially in a cold. People think I would never just rock the tights on their own, but I'd rock them underneath a pair of shorts for sure. Hey, Cheryl, my sidekick is actually sitting here. I don't want to move my laptop too much because I don't want to lose connection. Cruzy Bear's right there. Say hi, buddy. Say hi. That's you on the screen. I don't care. Yeah, he's just sitting on the ground out here at Starbucks. IVP, oh, thank you for the love, Ivy. Of course you especially love disco. I mean, Cruz. Everybody loves Cruz. I was supposed to have disco there. I took some really cool pictures of my hand tattoo the other day. I don't know if I put them on Instagram yet. Maybe I did. Actually, hold on. Oh, by the way, now you guys can see my camera rig. So this is what I'm using. Oh, check out my screen display. Hold on. There's my lock screen. Oh, yeah. The disco tattoo. But yeah, so I'm using this little all the links to this stuff are in my Amazon links. Full metal vise on the top of it, and it just holds the phone in rock solid. Like, I have no worries about this thing ever coming out. And then this little metal thing, actually, how I learned about this was you guys ever watch the channel Static Camper Van? Yeah, anyway, Scott Static Camper Van, he had this thing, and it's all metal, and it just feels really, really good. So this thing just kind of, if I want to use the tripod, you just turn the bottom, Did you guys hear that? Hello, that's my text tone. So yeah, I don't know. It's all metal and it feels good. It's Clancy. You know Clancy? Like, remember Clancy, the guy from the Jasper videos? Sorry, what does Clancy want? Happy birthday, man. Hope you have a great day. That was Clancy. It's not my birthday yet, Clancy. That's tomorrow. Just being sneaky on the live stream tonight. Hey, Sal. Welcome to the live stream, man. Super cool. Hey, Allie Rain. How you doing? So, Allie Rain, the girl in the comments right now that just made the comment about loving my tripod, she's the one who has the Weirdos Unite tights I was just telling you about. They're awesome. Oh, by the way, Allie Rain, you made it into that video. I just edited it today. You'll see it on Patreon. And then if I get enough time tomorrow in the morning, I'll throw up all those videos on Patreon. But yeah, you're in that one. All modeling my tights. It was pretty awesome. Oh, chilling with Dylan, man. Super awesome. Happy 45th birthday tomorrow. 45. Can you believe that? I'm 45. Super cool, man. Nice to have you in the live stream, and I love having people like recognizable names that have been around my channel for an extremely long time. I love that. So freaking cool. Lapierre, whoa. Something just flew by and hit my laptop. Lapierre, hey man, what's up? I was hoping to come that far this trip, but I don't think I'm going to go as far as Montreal. Toronto's my end point. Randy, thanks for the love, man. Sorry, messages. Can you guys hear my text tone? The little minions. Hello. I love it. Especially when I'm sitting somewhere and I'm standing beside someone in the lineup and all of a sudden this hello coming from my pocket. Pretty funny. Sylvie, I plan on having a good birthday tomorrow, man. I just gonna have a nice day by myself and just 45 for me is like a pretty big year. Like a lot of people see like 50 as a milestone. I'm really feeling like 45 is like the big one for me. Like, I don't know, man. I had a lot of goals set for my 45th birthday back when I was had the day job. I had these big plans when I was 45, and I smashed all those dreams when I moved into the van. Like I was debt free in like 6 or 7 months after moving into the van, or 8 months. And that was my big goal for when I was 45, was to be debt free. And I beyond wiped that one out long before my 45th. So in a sec. All right. Plugging into the Jackery. Boom, we got power. So I also read the sign at Starbucks. Starbucks closes at 10 o'clock. I don't know if we're going to last another hour, but because it's 8:50 right now. 8:50. So cool. Just watching. I just hit 50 this year. Yeah, you know, and so just watching just said, you know, I hit 50 this year. That was because I remember when I was younger, I always considered 45 years old as an old ass. So for me, that was the year where I started to recognize, holy shit, you're an old dude. So for me, that's what this kind of thing held for me, was like, I remember that thought I had back then. So I'm pretty pumped with the way things are going in life right now. No freaking complaints at all. Man, we've only been on this one for 52 minutes. Feels like we've been hanging out for a long time. Hold on, make sure I didn't miss anybody's stuff when I left, any super chats or anything. All right, good. Becca, when am I going to be in Toronto? But it could be a couple weeks to a month. Yeah, John B, 45 is old. You got to realize, remember when I said that 45 was old, I was like in my 20s. I thought 45 was like an old ass man. That's when like you got old. But now that I'm 45, 45 doesn't feel old at all. Stone Ass Chrome, your thoughts on foam tiles in your van for your knees? Okay, my floor is pretty soft. I have a foam floor underneath my soft linoleum that I put on there, like the little roll-in vinyl flooring, and my knees aren't that bad. When you guys seen them the other day, they were just like, they're a little dry today, but they were just dirty. Like when you guys, they're not that bad. There's like they literally right now they're a little bit dry, like somebody's elbow would get dry sometimes, but otherwise they're fine. When I showed them in that video that day, the whole darkness around them, they were just dirty. Because anytime you're in shorts all day and you're running around on the floor and you haven't showered in 2 days, and that's 2 days worth of like dirt from the floor, it was all ground into my, it wasn't that bad. It was just happened to be the day I showed it in a video. It looked like shit. My knees aren't that bad. Like, I think my mom has worse elbows than what my knees look like today. My floor is actually very soft. And I know a lot of van dwellers, they reach in and they touch my floor. Like, oh, your floor is so soft. I wish I would have put a softer floor in. Like me, because I have my rugs and stuff. But if you think about this, guys, I wear shorts all the time. And anytime you put bare skin on something, on a surface, whether it be carpets or a soft floor or foam or anything, anytime you continually rub that bare, my floor is really soft. Like, I don't think there's anything more I could do to make it any more softer. Like, I kneel on my carpets all the time, and knee pads, I'm not about to rock knee pads. How weird is that? Just rocking knee pads all the time? Like, I'm not on my knees that often. You know, get in the van, I cook on my knees, and that's about it. It's not as bad as it looked in that video, but they do look like shit sometimes. And I honestly don't care. My knees don't hurt. They're just like, they just built a little bit of a callus on the knee, that's all, from being on the knees all the time. So yeah, so like even like Richard's here, obviously takes off on weekend trips in his van. And he's like knee burn. I get it on my weekend trips. You know, if you guys don't live in a van and you don't kneel on your knees all the time, then you don't really understand or get it. Hey, Badge. Nice to see her. That's the gentleman that says Badge. Everybody needs one. That's the guy that gave me a hand with painting the van and gave me the shop to use. So go click on his thing right now and go over and subscribe to his channel. Really solid, good dude. And if you need some mechanical advice, that's the channel you want to be on. Really great guy. And by the way, Badge, the van's looking good and it's doing just fine. I really wish I would have put one extra coat on it, but all in all, it's pretty good. Kaylin, thank you for the birthday present. So freaking awesome. Sorry, I get so exciting when I see super chat. Yeah, it looks really good, man. Like from a distance, it shocks me. But I seriously wish I would have bought 30 cans of spray paint and just did like an extra coat or two, because it would have been money if it was a little bit thicker. But still happy as shit with it. Like, I can't complain, man. It was so awesome. But when you're painting a project like that, it becomes to be a lot of work. And when you've like been spending all day to prep it, like I think if I were to ever paint another van, I would prep it and get it all masked out on the first day, and then on day 2 give it the final wipe down and spray it. Because day 2, then you're not rushed, you're not tired, you're not sweaty, you're not whatever, you're not rushing anything. And that's what I found towards the end of that paint project, is I was just rushing it at the end, and you just want to get it done. So that's where you make mistakes, you know what I mean? I think if I were to ever paint another van, it would be over 2 days, not just rushing it in one full 8-hour day, because we rocked that van in 8 hours. From the time I pulled it into the shop to the time I left the shop, it was literally 9 to 5. It was a full-blown, like, regular work day, but it turned out really great. Richard has a 95 E250 power everything. See, I wish I had power everything. I have those manual crank windows, and I really wish I had power windows. That is a definite must in my next van for damn sure. Power windows are mandatory, and pop-out windows in the back. Yeah, super awesome. And I'm having fun with you guys tonight. Just rolling up the 1 hour. So cool. We still got 200 people here. You guys are seriously fun. Thursdays seem to be like my best days for live streams. I've done some Saturday ones, and they're okay turnout. Then I've done ones on Mondays and Wednesdays, and nothing ever turns out like my Thursday ones. My Thursday ones always seem to be like the best live streams that I do. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe you guys are all bored like me on a Thursday, and it just seems like a great day to hang out. Man, sorry guys, I'm missing everybody's comments. Allie Rain, this is your practice van. My next van will hopefully be brand spanking new. Maybe not brand new, but hopefully my next van won't need a paint job. If I do it, it'll be a crazy color paint job, I think, on the next one if I do something nuts. Man, I'm missing everybody's comments, guys, so sorry. Chrissy, I do use moisturizer on the knees. It's the same. I do my hands, I do my knees. It's constant, but my hands don't take the abuse like my knees take. John, Canada's #1 tour company, Van City Van Life. Vladimir, which van would I get? Honestly, guys, I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when it's time to buy a new van. Right now, I freaking love mine to freaking pieces, and I'm going to drive this thing until it dies. I'd be pumped if this van gave me another 3 to 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, it works. Full-blown works. Transit. Yeah, there's some really cool vans out there right now, though, man, but I don't know. I think for me, because right now I'm really seeking big, adventured, big, tired, something I can take, like not 4x4ing, but something I could take down some of those bigger, deeper back roads. You know, I'm seeking that. I'm not going to do it to my van because I don't want to put that kind of money into my van. You know, as much as I thought about lifting it, putting rims and tires on it. So why change what works? Maybe putting a couple inch lift on it, but that's it. I don't think I'm going to go buy big chunky tires. I don't want to spend the money like $2,000 on tires and rims and all that shit. But I think I might put like a couple inch lift in it just to give me a little bit more clearance. Because what happens with my van, because my van's the extended, where most vans bumpers stop, I don't know, this far past the back tire. But because I have the extra 2 feet, it actually hangs out like, you guys can't tell, this far. It hangs out quite a bit. So what happens is when I'm going over bumps, as soon as I go up a hill, my whole back bumper, when I'm going down these back roads and I find this nice little up, I bottom out. So even if I tried going up on an angle before, I still bottom out. So that's why I wouldn't mind putting like a couple inch lift in it, but I don't think I'm going to go as far as putting the big tires and stuff on the van. That was a dream and I want, but it's not a need. My van is doing just fine the way it is right now. I told somebody the other day, if somebody gave me $100,000 right now and said, could honestly build out another one of these, I would keep this one, live in this one until the other one was built, but I'd buy another Econoline van if someone were to magically at me $100,000. Challenge, go. If somebody were to do that, like if someone were to like give me $100,000, I would go buy the diesel version of this one in like a 2016 or whatever the last year was that they made the Econolines, and I'd just take it out and go get that one done. I get the 4-wheel drive conversion and just get it all fully dialed out. Oh, Michael Whalen Jr., thank you for the birthday present, man. So rad. Oh, you guys are awesome today, man. It's been a really good live stream for birthday presents, guys. You guys rock. But yeah, man, the Ford Econoline vans make just killer 4-wheel drives. Wicked. Anyway, you guys, I'm actually going to let you guys go. It's getting a little late here. It's a little after 9 o'clock. And yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me on my birthday tonight, guys. Thank you for all the love and all the super chats. So freaking awesome. It means the world. And yeah, because the reason why I'm letting you guys go is this place closes in like 45 minutes. Well, just about an hour, I guess. And I got some videos that I need to upload so you guys can have a video for tomorrow. So I'm going to go get those videos uploaded while I have the faster connection here. That way tomorrow, I ain't got to do nothing. I'm excited. I'm just going to go and hang out and enjoy my day off tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, guys. It really, really means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys soon. Ali Rain, where is it here? Hold on a second. Ali Rain said, thank you for helping me get a second subscriber on my channel. Okay, Ali Rain in the comments there. Go find it, click on her name, and go subscribe to her channel. That's the girl that was wearing my Weirdos Unite tights at my meetup yesterday. Go subscribe to her channel. Go, go, go. I haven't even subscribed to her channel. Ali Rain, I'm such a dick. I'll go do that right now. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching, and you guys will have a video back on track tomorrow morning. All right, you guys, see you later. How do you end this thing now? See ya.